Hello, I have just been to see a preview of Sorry We Missed You, the new Ken Loach release that will be released nationwide on the 1st of November. I wanted to just give some thoughts and feelings about the film and what my immediate reaction was to it. So, I felt a mixture of emotions. I felt anger, I felt sadness. But what I felt mostly, I felt like we could do more. I felt like this is a film that everybody needs to see. In particular, our MPs and our Prime Minister, who are so far removed from the realities of what ordinary men and women go through, how they fight to put food on their table for their children, who are working all the hours that God sends on contracts that don't promise nothing. 0-hour contracts with no sick pay, with no promise of long-term employment. And this can happen to absolutely anyone. This can happen to you, this can happen to me. And as I say this to you, I say this to myself as well. I am very aware of the fact that I am privileged. I'm a working class girl, but I have had a lot of opportunities and continue to do so. So I'm very aware that I'm privileged. I'm privileged to even be saying this to you now in the safety of my own home. I'm privileged to even have this phone to speak to you. So when I say that we can do more, I say that to myself as much as I say that to you. Now, I'm a big believer in art and film. As a filmmaker myself, as an actor, as a writer with that background, I believe that what Ken Loach puts out there is fantastic and it really has a profound effect. But I really believe that we can take up the baton. We can carry this further. It is up to us. It is up to us, the people, to make the difference, to carry that forward, whether that be speaking to your local MP, whether that be protesting, whether that be showing more kindness and empathy to those around us. Because by God, do we need more kindness and empathy in this world. This world, unfortunately, is filled with more hate than it is with love. And that might sound corny, but it's true. It's true. Food banks are on the rise. And it's not just by people who are not working. And also, there are many reasons for people not to work. And I do think condemning the most vulnerable in our society needs to stop. We need to stop doing that. But food banks are filled with people who are vulnerable. Whether they're working or they're not working isn't the issue. These people are vulnerable and they need that help. Could you imagine how sometimes humiliating that can be for a person to go to a food bank? We need to think about that. The effect of not having food, not only on our physical bodies, but also on our mental health. People are suffering because they are unable to survive in this world. And films like I, Daniel Blake and Sorry We Missed You, they will continue to be made. Well, I hope they will continue to be made by Ken Loach and by other filmmakers who believe that films like this need to be seen by everyone. They will continue to be made, though, until people make the change and people make a difference. I hope these films continue forever because I always feel that there's more that we can do. There is always more that we can do. There is social injustice left, right and centre in our country, and not just in the UK, but in the world. But I really urge you to please see this film and be part of that change. And I really hope that it inspires you to make a difference just as much as it's inspired me. So if you'd like to get in touch with me, you can reach me on Twitter at The Welsh Exotic or on Instagram. I'd love to speak to more people about this. I really feel that we can do more in our towns, in our villages, in our cities. But I really urge you, please see Sorry We Missed You, nationwide release, 1st of November.